Hi, this is going to be a little cut before the actual update video and stuff like this. I just want to say the first part of this is going to be kind of a backstory or kind of like a general thing about me and the channel and the reason why I made it. And the second half is going to be kind of an update of some of the stuff that I actually have playing and any kind of stuff like that. So I'm going to let you get to it and see you in the next part. Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a video of kind of a backstory, the reason why I named my channel and the reason why I'm making the channel. So, if you can tell, we are... my name is Adamar, and this is my tune from WoW. This is the reason why I made the channel. It's because of this tune. He's been my tune for quite a while. He's been my main tune for quite a while. I'm just going around doing some of the quest real quick. I haven't really played him in 2 years. I didn't start playing this expansion until a couple months ago. So I'm way behind the schedule or whatever, and I don't actually have flying. So keep that in mind. That's the reason why I'm walking around on the ground. I did spend like a good amount, and I'm fairly, let's see, not you, where is it, not guild, where is it, achievements, exploration, legion, I'm getting close, as you can tell, like a good Samaritan, I need 2 more things, to get Good Samaritan. And I think that's like one of the harder ones, but I also need like rep. And that's pretty much what I need is rep. Let's go ahead and get down here. But the reason why I made the channel's name is because of this tune, and well, it's fairly easy to just like respawn to Adamar or whatever.
How may I help?
So let's go ahead and turn you
Be
in.
careful.
Let's see what I got. Okay, sweet. We got a quest off of it. But the reason why I named it was because of this one. The guild that I'm in right now, surprisingly, they're, well, from what I remember, they weren't a bad guild. I mean, they're not bad at all. I actually want to see the slippers. So you guys know, I like backstory of. Oh, what? Ooh, legendary item. Little backstory of my priest. When I first started playing WoW, I did not start off as Horde. I'm a blood elf priest right now, but I started off as a human, and I had a kind of a crappy name. But then again, I was like, 23 or 24 or something like that. So I don't know how old I was, but I was 23, 20 something. I was pretty young to my standards these days, anyways. I'm in my mid 30s, by the way. Why did I leave that area? I need to actually go take the flight path. And I went over in Iraq, and when I came back, I got sick. I got medically discharged. Was in the hospital for a couple months. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. And then I came back, and when I came back, my friends that I was playing with switched to a different. Well, they switched to Horde, so I switched over to Horde because I actually never got to level 60 before I went overseas and stuff, or before I got sick. No, before I went overseas, because, yeah, so, and when I came back, and, got better and stuff like that, I started playing with them, and, well, I started as, a priest. I leveled as a priest, and I did healing, and I actually love healing. A lot of people, whoever plays as a healer, and they say they don't like it, don't use them as your main healer or whatever, because if they don't like it, then they're not going to do their best or whatever. That's from my point of view. Me personally, I'd rather heal than DPS. I'd rather heal. Actually, I wouldn't mind tanking, but I'm so nervous about tanking that I don't want to like mess it up. But where I want to go real quick. So yeah, let's go there.
Hello. Farewell.
So yeah, I haven't actually tanked. Well, I tanked some in the Lich King. No. Yeah, I tanked in the Lich King. I kind of skipped what was it? The next expansion. Then I played Panda throughout Panda, and then I started playing the last the last expansion I was playing. What was it? Man, I'm like totally like not remembering the expansions. So either way, but I pretty much like I was playing the last expansion, and we got to the first raid came out, and then I was like depressed, and WoW wasn't helping; it was actually making it worse. So I took the initiative to just stop playing WoW because WoW wasn't helping at all. I actually need to go up there. So I decided to just quit playing WoW for a good while, and I ended up, just quitting completely. And for a good 2 years, I stopped playing. And I decided to come back because I actually want to play, at least get to max level of each expansion, and so I will until the game ends, because I love WoW, and it's a game that enjoy playing, even if it's just like solo play lately. But that's the reason why I named it Adamar. The reason why I made the channel, as you can tell, like I said, I was depressed, and a lot of things happened in my life.
Dares to assault Stormheim.
You don't need to do that.
Remove their foul presence from this land, champion, and glory shall be yours.
I'll turn on the volume on my headset so I can actually hear you guys, or hear myself.
Legion dispatches its all-seeing eyes to spy on our war effort. The Storm's fury awakened. Is sure nothing they have learned can be used against us. Fear not the Storm.
Now, what was I saying? The reason why I made the channel. It's because I was, depressed, and I kind of put myself in a hole, I guess you'd say. And literally, like, I put myself in a hole. I was like, I like being alone, kind of a thing. Just because, well, in the past, when I got sick, I was engaged, and then I got hospitalized for, a couple months, and she left me when I was in the hospital. I'm glad she left me because after I think about it, we weren't the best of matches, and we probably would have ended up a divorce anyways. So, so in the end, it was a good thing that she ended up leaving me. It was a bad thing at the time because, well, I was on my deathbed and stuff, and I'll explain exactly what or like how bad it was later on. On that note, but this is just about the depression, the reason why I made the channel. I wanted to bring myself out of depression, and I've watched a lot of YouTube, and I actually, enjoy watching it, and it made me feel, better watching it and talking about it. I watched it, TV when he first came out. I also watched Jesse Cox, a lot of, Day 9 when he was doing like his StarCraft stuff that I enjoyed. I wish he still did it. But I can see that it's a lot of work for not a lot of game, and for his point of view.
I need to target something first.
So I don't know why I have that sparkling. Grab you. So I enjoyed watching other people, you know, YouTube stuff, and it helped me through my time. And I'm kind of hoping that this will get me out of my depression. And so far, you know, it has been like, what, 6 months, a little more, that I started the channel, and I got like 60. Well, it was 62 yesterday, but I get a lot of spam, and they delete me constantly. Come on now. And I don't mind getting deleted with the spams, because the spam or channels that don't actually watch my stuff, it's fine. Because that actually hurts my channel more than anything. But you know, so right now I'm at 61 subscribers, so it's you know, I'm getting there, and it, like I said, it is helping my depression. It's making me get out there and talk more and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying doing this, and it's something I thought I would enjoy, even though I'm not, you know, like the best at it, and I'm hoping to get better at it. But at this point in time, I'm, you know, I'm still learning. Come on, get going. I need to grab you. And grab you.
Remain vigilant, champion.
Oh, I don't want to do all this. Ugh.
Just as they are watching. The storm is my
Okay, I just want to double check. I'm probably gonna have to do all those, but oh well. I don't want to do you, so let's go ahead and take a flight path up over there. Sorry, I lost track of what I was talking about. So, sorry, I'm moving around my chair. I gotta remember what I was actually talking about. Eesh, that's pretty bad, isn't it? When I don't actually remember. It's talking about, so yeah, I this is one thing that's about me. I've tried talking about, I tried doing this video once before, and when I got done with like this WoW part and stuff like that, I realized I wasn't actually recording my sound, so I had to restart.
Another of the Legion's minions draws near. Eradicate it.
Okay, yeah, I will. And sweet. Crap, hold on. I just don't remember exactly what I was talking about. I gotta actually think, and playing WoW and thinking about like my past is not the best type of thing. I tend to completely forget what I was talking about. Let's see, let's go and grab you. Yeah, I'll think, I'll probably bring us back as soon as I remember what it is I was talking about. Okay, so, I am back. Sorry for the cut there. I actually know what I was talking about. I was talking about, the reason why I enjoyed watching other people's play, and the reason I'm actually enjoying doing this. And, like I said, that I'm not the best at it, and any kind of help, that you guys want to give me about my channel, you know, it'll be a positive thing for me in the long run. So any like thing that you guys want to talk about, go ahead and put it below this video or any video that you guys see. Like if I mess up, like when I first started doing YouTube, I was messing up quite a bit, and yeah, people were helping me out, and I really want to say thank you to the people that actually helped me. Helped me actually, you know, fix my problems and fix delete the videos and redo the videos and so forth. And it was really appreciated that people actually helped me out quite a bit with all of that. So on that note, I want to continue doing this, and you know, I'm not planning on trying to make like a ton of money off of it. I mean, it'd be nice, but I'm not planning on making you know, I don't want to buy like expensive stuff off of YouTube. I'm not planning on it, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get there because, well, gaming channels aren't the best these days. And I know that, and I know that when I went into it. So on that note, I want to now talk a little bit about my past, about Crohn's, anyways. So, what Crohn's is it's a disease where your own immune system attacks your intestines, and it's unsure if it's genetic or if it's like environmental. Either way, like huge stress environments can cause it to activate. So, and I didn't start showing signs of it until I was in Iraq. And, you know, being in a stressful environment there, it kind of, well, I probably could have activated, or I could have got it because of the environment that I was there. So I decided that, so I got, you know, service connected from it. And that was a good thing that they did a service connection, because if it wasn't for that, I probably would be dead. Just because I was actually on the verge of just giving up. But I was hospitalized for a good 3 months. Here's an example of how bad it got. I was out of high school. That was when I was 18, 19. I was 175 pounds or something like that. Out of basic, I was 200 pounds, 205 out of basic. And what is it? Out of when I got back from Iraq, I was still roughly like 200 pounds, roughly, depending on like when I measured myself, you know, weight-wise. So when I started showing signs of Crohn's when I was over in Iraq, probably the most noticeable thing was anemia. Where do I need to go? I need to go up. So I was showing anemia, and you know, I was bleeding. If you guys want to look it up, you can probably figure out where the bleeding came from. But the bleeding, you know, stuff like that, that's the thing that came up. And well, I didn't actually start losing weight until I was back home in a relationship. I was engaged, and we were together for about a year before I was engaged. And that was like, she was Korean. She was born in South Korea, but she was raised in North America. Her parents were, you know, traditional South Korean family. So I was like nervous because I had to, you know, I wanted to ask her parents for her hand in marriage, and I did that, and it was really nerve-wracking. And so, you know, I did all that, and you know, it was.
I don't have a target.
I thought it was a good relationship,
I need to target
but then again, being like, if any of you guys have been anemic, you tend to forget things quite often, and I started to actually forget things and forget to do stuff, and it wasn't the best of things. I need to go this way. Do that. Probably gonna die. Probably not, but. I don't know if this guy's Horde or not, but hey, they're helping me out, so.
I don't have a target.
So now let's go ahead and get up there. Yeah, this guy. So I was talking, yeah, sorry, that kind of distracted me a little bit.
Target something.
So it's gonna take me a second to remember, sorry. You are the guy I need to fight. Hopefully I can get in there. It's gonna give me a second because I'm gonna have to fight this guy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pause it and remember back as soon as I remember exactly what I was talking about. So yeah, like I said, when I'm talking about myself, I tend to forget fairly easy because I don't like talking about it, and playing WoW, it just kind of takes a lot of my focus, I guess you want to say, not to die. So let's go ahead and go back. So as soon as I kill this person, I'll like pause it and go back.
Well done, hero. You have saved many noble souls from becoming fuel for the Legion's foul magic.
Just want to get out of here, and then I'll pause it, and then I'll come back. And almost out. Once, yeah. I'll bring us back once we're out. Alright, welcome back. So, what I was talking about anemia, and about things that, things that I've had problems with. But, hold on one second, really quick. I need to do something real quick and change a couple things, and turn on the volume of my headset. So there we go. And now let's go ahead and get back over here. But I was talking about anemia and a couple of things. But let's get on to point about Crohn's. I was hospitalized because the anemia is one part of it, but because your own immune system attacks your intestines, it makes them swell up and you're not able to absorb nutrition. And a side effect also is because, you know, it also makes it so that your food passes through you very quickly, and also it I suck at the pet battle, so I'm not gonna do that. And also I couldn't keep food in my stomach. I kept throwing it up constantly, and so it just kind of, you know, I lost a good 80 pounds, so I was down to
Time to deliver a message to
100
the Legion.
and
Send this one back in pieces.
I was down to 115 pounds. So in a month, I lost, you know, good 85 pounds. And that's a good, like 45% of my body mass. And I wasn't a fat guy. I was, you know, I had a lot of muscle because, you know, I was infantry, and I did a lot of, like, you know, I had a lot of mass, muscle mass. But it didn't. What was funny is, like, when I was, like, losing weight, I still had, like, fat around my stomach. When I was still, you know, like 113 pounds, I had, like, the stomach, a little bit of stomach. It was kind of funny, to me, anyways.
Well done. Your skills are sharper than any weapon of the Legion.
I don't know what I did there. I probably did something
The
stupid.
Legion tricked us! Their attacks were merely a diversion while they established a foothold upon the Isle of Shield's Rest.
I'm not paying attention, and I died. Oh well.
Make your way there at once, and meet with my servant, the mighty Vethir. Together you will show the Legion how
But,
great their kind in
that kind of made me,
Stormhide.
like, lose track. Again, sheesh. let's go and get you real quick and get on. Let's see. Okay, so I have all of you, sweet. But yeah, like I said, I lost a good, 45% or so of my body mass, or maybe a little, like 43%. And in a month, and that's quite a bit. And I'll show you pictures, probably right about here, about what I looked like before I got sick when I was over in Iraq, and a picture of me when I was thin. I actually don't have any pictures of me without my shirt. If I did, you'd see like all the rib cage and all that stuff, and I was thin. And overall, you should be able to see like how thin I was back then. Yeah. So you should be able to see them. Hopefully, I'll be able to find them and post them and remember to actually put them in. Let's see, where do I want to go? Let's go and grab. Where are you? You're way up there. Now we're gonna go ahead and. Where is the flight path? But like I said, the pictures should be up by now, if I remember to put them in. If not, I apologize and let me know, and if I forget, and I'll post them up. But like I said, there'll be at least one picture of me, or two pictures of me, like when I was one when I was over in Iraq, one right before I got sick, and one after I was probably starting to get a little healthier, and I was probably like 120 pounds or so, but I was still, relatively sick. And it's pretty devastating. It was something that kind of like put me in a shell, and because my ex-fiance and stuff like that, it just put me in a shell. And relationships after that weren't the best, probably on my part, but hopefully this will kind of like help. That's a big reason why I made the channel, is to help me get out of that shell again, to move on and stop being in this shell that I put myself into, and I just hid myself away. It also could be part of like me not trusting anyone, because I hate going to the mall or where a lot of places are that people are around that I don't know. I just hate it. It's just irritates the hell out of me. Like when I go to say like Walmart or a store that's like Walmart, I tend to just get irritated by everyone that I pass by, because if they just like, I don't know, that's off topic and I'll just ignore it. I just get irritated in Walmart fairly easy, so I can't actually stay in Walmart for very long. But I'm better. As you can tell, it's been a good, over 10 years since I got sick, and I'm a lot better. I'm taking Humira, and it's working fairly well for me, I think. And I'm hoping that this channel will help other people out with like depression, stuff like that, while I get through my own. And if there's anything you guys want to know about it, just go ahead and ask it down below. It's not the, I may get to it, or I may respond to it, or I may kind of put it in another video at another time. But this is just a little video to update you on how it is. I am gonna go ahead and this is like a two-part video, by the way, if you guys haven't actually realized it. So I talked about the reason why my channel, I talked about the reason why or the name of my channel, the reason why I made the name of the channel, the reason why I made the channel, and that I enjoy doing it. It's just helping me out quite a bit, and I'm getting more talkative to everyone that I'm around. So now on to a couple other things. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here with the WoW part of it, and I will bring us back. I'll bring us back into like our other games, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so this part is the reason why I decided to stop putting out Stellaris videos. This game is a side game that I was playing, and I am these guys right here. I'm not doing too bad, but I came underneath war against these two, which I'm gonna lose. Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to actually fight these guys, because there's a huge fleet here. There's a huge fleet somewhere. It's right there. 8,000 fleet, and the highest fleet I have is 4. So there's no way I'm going to be able to fight against them. And my closest allies are these guys that got trampled by these guys. So I won't be able to win. But either way, let's get to the point. The reason why I stopped playing this game, let's go ahead and actually load up really quick. I think it's these guys that were my game. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are it. So I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I was a hive mind, and I was playing as a hive mind that had a lot of vassals. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of you guys. And that works out fairly well, at least it did, and it was working. But one thing happened. And that thing is... I didn't actually mean to do that. I need to go here. These guys... and these guys, they're both fallen or forgotten empires, and they started a war. And all my vassals split up, because I had, these guys were my vassals. I think these guys were actually my vassals at one point, or they were my allies, one of the two. They were my vassals. So I had a lot of vassals, and but they all left my vassalization, and they decided to join up with either of the one or the other fallen empires, and so I lost a huge military advantage. I lost a lot of my military strength. So I have 21,000 fleet there, and then another 9. But besides that, I had I don't know if they fixed it or not, but yeah, right here. I had an event that this planet was taken over, and this event totally screwed it up. I was already damaged by having taken over a couple of these planets, and I couldn't actually move them. I actually ended up making it so that they had to. I ate them pretty much, and they've changed that. So luckily, this won't ever happen again. But well, I don't know about this bug itself, but pretty much I ate the pop, and I got the modifier genocide, and that probably also kind of made it so. Let's see, where is it? Let's see if it's you guys. Yeah, genocide 532. We're still negative 370, even though we're allied against these other guys. So that's a negative one, and I was about ready to take another one. Then on top of me losing all the vassals, I was just like, you know what? This game is over. So I ended up just like going, nope, it's done. I had a couple of videos, set out to record to put out for this, and I was like, no, it's just gonna be done and over with. But luckily now, let's go ahead and load up the other one really quick. Load latest. This game here is also a game that ended as well. I don't have any pop. Oh wait, no, I might. Let's see if it's this one. No, it's not. I took over a planet here recently. It's not you. Gotta figure out exactly what planet was. Not you. You? No. Well, either way, I took over a planet because it like spawned somewhere over here. Let's see. It's you. Yeah, it's you. So now, instead of genocide, they actually are forced to migrate out of our systems. So we don't get that negative effect of genocide. So that's a positive for being hive mind. They've also changed a couple of things that I've noticed that I need to actually take a closer look at. But so at some point I will come back to this again. But I started playing this to see what some of the changes are, and I'm gonna adjust it and do some more changes with it before I actually start playing again. And it's fairly not bad like game. It just, well, these guys, they're totally screwing me over. I tried being friendly with them, but it's like if it wasn't these guys that attacked me, these guys would have attacked me the exact same turn. Because I actually reset and tried talking to and resetting it, and I made them friendly. But on the same turn that these guys like attacked me, these guys attacked me. So there's something in the game what makes it so that certain guys will attack you if you're not friendly enough. And so I have to be have a bigger a bigger army, because well I wasn't nearly at my cap, if you can tell. Like I could have had a lot more, but I was this war here. What was kind of funny is that it put I went to war with them instantly, right? And I sent my fleet down there. Before my fleet went down there and got there, they already had a station up. So that's a new feature where, like, if one of these guys that pop up, if they become like a full like space civilization, they end up doing that, have an actual station that can defend them. So in early game, you're not going to be able to take them over as easily. But either way, like I was saying, I will come back to this at some point. I want to try to get at least someone else with me at some point, because I think it'd be more entertaining having two people instead of just one. The commentary, and also like having like a friend there to help me actually conquer the galaxy would be kind of nice. But that's pretty much it. Like, I will come back to this. I just wanted to say the reason why I stopped it is because there was two bugs that I came, well, one bug and then one devastating turn in events where I lost all my vassals in an instant like game mechanic that I think was kind of stupid, and I couldn't fight them because if I would have went to war with my vassals, which I would have been able to easily take them back over again because I had the power to do it, I would have had to go against the Fallen Empire, and that itself would have just not worked. So I would have, so I just like, screw it. The next game I play, I won't do any vassals, and I'll just take over. And luckily, I won't get the genocide stuff. They'll actually get migrated off that planet, and it's fairly easy to, like when you move stuff around with a hive mind, you can easily spend, sorry for yawning. You can spend, 50 influence to move one pop, and then once one pop is on there, you can start building defenses, or defensive units. And once you actually have defensive units, you won't have to worry about a revolt, and you can easily just, once you actually have the defensive army up, then you can, transfer the you don't have to worry about the army anymore, so. But either way, I will do this game again at some point. It's just not right at the moment. So let's go ahead and go on to the next game that I kind of just stopped, and I'll be right back. So about this game, let's go ahead and go in real quick. The reason why I stopped doing this one is because my computer couldn't actually handle doing both recording and playing the game at the same time. As you can tell, it's a lot better. Just because I upgraded my processor pretty much, and it's gonna be I do want to get back to it, but the thing is, I feel like the older stuff is kind of crappy just because I missed some cutscenes and stuff like that, and I actually want to just start it all over again. So I may end up doing that. So I'll probably come back to this, but I'm gonna start the whole series all over again and get it going and get it done and over with quickly. Since I've actually figured out, like, I've played it recently and I kind of know what it did, I'll be able to get it all done and do it all over. I will also do a video. Yeah, escape. A video on these and where you can find them all. Pretty much what I'll do is I'll get to like end game and then I'll like show you like bit by bit of where they all are at. Pretty much what it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in order, and so forth. It will, I'll explain it in the video, but there'll be a video on how to get all of this and where all like the chests and stuff are and where to get all of these things. Well, I don't know about all these, but yeah, I'll do a video like that. But that's the reason why, is because I couldn't record it because it was really choppy, and to me it was really bad. But as you can tell, I can actually, do it fairly well. It runs fairly good now since I got a better processor, because I upgraded from an i5 to an i7. So, and what sucks is like my previous computer before I built this one had an i7, but it can only go into the older motherboards. The older motherboards that couldn't take actually good video cards these days, and so I had to compromise and get another video card, because that processor is probably still better than the processor I have now, even though it's like 7 years old. Because I paid a shit ton for that processor. Compared to the one I did now. But like I said, I just wanted to give you an update about this video. This game.
The final battle is before you.
Like, I'm almost at the end of it.
Help from old Vulgrim.
I'm going around getting all the the side stuff. But Darksiders, I still want to play, the second game as well. As you can tell, I got, the armor and everything like that, so I'll show you where all the armor pieces are as well. I think I just didn't like how it turned out, like the last playthrough, because it was really choppy and stuff like that. So again, like I said, I will get back to this, and I will redo it. It's just, I just didn't want to, it was so long before I can actually get back to it that I just wanted to stop it. Alright, let's go and go on to our next game, and we'll see you then. Alright, so now we're going to talk about Osiris and Subnautica. I'm going to go ahead and log in real quick. Hopefully I don't show too much. Well, I don't really have much to show, I think. Either way, if I do show too much, sorry. I won't actually be doing too much on it. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Come on now. But I'm pretty much trying to do like Osiris and Subnautica every other day. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Not really look at anything. Just because they're kind of similar. They're both base building games. One can have multiple players, and the other one, I don't think Subnautica can. But either way, I like this type of game, and it's both space related, and I kind of want to theme my channel around it, kind of like space stuff. So, I've just wanted to point out that these are going to be going on every other day. Any comments, any suggestions of how to do or what to do, I will go. I've looked up online trying to figure out, like, let's see. Can't really see. It's you. Like the map itself. I wish there was an actual map, cause like I tried looking up on the wiki, and it says there's like 3 like rubber trees on this island, and I've only found one island or one rubber tree. I found like I found a couple of other things that I was looking for, which will be in the next like recording session that I do. So keep that in mind. But I just wanted to say the reason why I'm doing it is because I like the base building stuff aspect, and they're both kind of similar and enough that I doing it, spacing them both out to every other day. Hopefully you guys like it. If not, just let me know down below of this video or any other videos. But that's the reason why I'm splitting them up. I just want to let you guys know what I'm doing with that is that they're going to be roughly every other day. And I'm trying to make it so they're every other day. So it's not going to be like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's not going to be like that. It's going to be every other day. So one week it will be Monday, the next week it will be a Tuesday, so forth. Just because it's not an even week. There's no even weeks. So I just wanted to point out that that's what I'm doing with these games, and a lot of people don't like Osiris. Well, the latest patch, there's a lot of bugs and stuff like that they need to fix, and they're kind of, to me, they're kind of slow to fixing the bugs, because there's a couple of bugs that are really, 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 like, it should be fixed, like, because you can't craft certain things because of the bug. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and end it on Subnautica and Osiris. Just wanted to point out the reason why I'm splitting them up, because they're kind of roughly the same kind of game. So we'll get back to the next game. I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so this one is not a game I'm currently playing. This is just an example that I actually would love to I'd love to play Smite on my channel. Smite or some kind of RTS or MOBA. Yeah. I just want to, I want to play it just because it's a game that I get really stressed about playing against other players. And that is something I would love to continue to do, and that's something I want to do. So it's more not necessarily to make it like my videos like be like really pronounced, like yeah. Let's go ahead and let's play. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get in there. Join queue. So I want to. Why is it? Why? It should be instant. Accept. Let's see. My favorite tune or favorite character god is Hell. I don't think I have any skins for her, do I? I have auto scales because I actually have a certain set that I want to do. But I want to do these type of games just because I like the stress, but I'm more of, it's kind of like type of thing, and it's just kind of like I don't know, it's something that will help me get over my like kind of shell that I put myself into, like I was talking about earlier, and it helped me out. But I kind of want to like with Stellaris, I kind of want to play with a couple other players.
From the darkness!
So it's gonna take a little bit of time for me to do it. Forgot how to actually buy stuff. What do I want? I don't remember what I want. Like, it's been a while. I played this game way back when it was in early access, so let's go ahead and purchase it. But yeah, like I played this game back when it was first came out, so I love it, and I loved Hell. I loved a lot of like earlier things, but like I was saying, I didn't actually really say, but I like to put myself in a stressful situation that I don't like doing because, well, it's going to help me in the long run and make it better for me. It also helps, you know, for like when I say when I ask someone out, it's going to help me out a lot better. Let's go ahead and grab you. So I'm not going to be able to talk much with this one, just because it's like I'm pretty bad at it, and especially talking at normally I'll be able to actually kill them fairly quickly, but let's go ahead and switch you back over.
Has been slain.
But like, yeah, like right now I'm just doing it against NPCs that I'm not too worried about, so it's something, you know, I'm not going to be stressing out about, but at some point I would love to.
Your right tower is under attack.
Just gonna actually attack. I didn't give him healing pots, so it's like
I will protect you.
but yeah, so any games like this, like you know, Heroes of the Storm, I would love to play at some point. I should change that.
I will protect you. Now you will know pain.
An ally has been slain.
He's gonna get away.
Now you will know pain.
Since I actually got my third ability, so it's gonna come out a little bit better for me. But yeah, like I said, I want to put myself in a stressful situation so I can actually be able to play something like this. Let me know if you guys would actually enjoy watching me kind of put myself in a stressful situation, kind of like I would play, you know, other games that I put myself up against. You know, like Players Unknown or Battlefield or other stuff like that, where the series would just be me playing games that would put me in, you know, positions like, you know, where I'm fighting against other players. So there'd be it won't be just like one game. You know, like I said, it will be either this game or Heroes of the Storm or you know, stuff like that. So it's not going to be just one game. I actually want to kill this person.
Now you will know pain. Please, take care.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, me playing
tower is under
and
attack.
talking at the same time is kind of like throwing me off my game. It's gonna happen. I like Hell, but either way. So let me know your thoughts about actually playing like games like this in the background. I may not do a lot of talking, like I'm doing kind of like right now, but I will do my best.
Your left tower is under
I will
attack.
protect you.
Your middle tower is
Now
under
you
attack.
will know pain. I will protect you. Now you will know pain. I will protect you.
And I totally messed that one up. I should have been able to
Now you
get
will
that,
know
but I messed it up. But either way, let me know down below how you'd actually like me playing games that would put me in a stressful situation. And that's a thing, so I'm going to get rid of it. So yeah, like I said, let me know down below. I'm repeating myself over and over again because I'm getting sidetracked.
Your right tower is under attack.
If you guys would like to see this, either way, I may still do it just because I want to put myself in that kind of situation. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. But there's other games that I may put up, so I'll see you in just a second. To sum up what I've actually, update to my channel, that is, I am, gonna, try to get back to some of the other games that I stopped playing at some point. Hopefully soon. I'll, finish them off or start all over again, one of the two. I want to try to add, some games that will put me in a stressful situation that puts me up against other people, which I don't actually like doing too much, just because, well, it's a situation. And let me know down below if you guys would actually like to see me actually put myself in a situation like
Greetings.
that. Also, if there's any suggestions of any type of games that you guys would like me to play, let me know down below. My channel is small enough that I'll be able to read all the comments. So, I'll be able to take situation, like comments and kind of thing like that you guys want to actually see. What kind of games you guys want to see me play. So I'll be able to, read them all. Because not a lot of people reply or talk, and I do try to,
What is it?
Most people that comment to me, except for spam stuff that goes in my spam folder, I don't really pay attention to. Sorry for if it does go into the spam folder and you're not really trying to spam. It's just
we stand together.
I get a lot of them that are just spam, and it's kind of like
stand together.
So, but either way, if there's a game that you guys would like to see that's kind of space orientated, or if there's or if you guys would actually like to see me go back to some of the games that I stopped playing. I also forgot to say that I am going to bring back do a couple more episodes of Starport, because I guess there's like 15 more episodes that I need to do. That's gonna come out in the next couple days. I haven't actually recorded it yet, but I guess there's still, like I said, I was told 15 more episodes or so of the campaign. So I want to get that out. I thought that there was like 2 episodes or 2 like quests or something like that I could have done. So I want to actually go ahead and finish that out and do that for you guys. There's also a bigger ship that's coming out here pretty soon that I'll cover once I actually get that going. Once that actually comes out, I'll take a look at that. But yeah, any suggestions, any comments, or anything helpful would be very appreciated. Just leave it down below and comments down below. Like I said, I'm fairly new to this, and I'm trying to do my best. I think I'm doing a lot better than when I first started. I got a better mic, a better processor, so everything's gonna run a lot better. So in the background, if you haven't noticed, it's when I first tried recording this whole set of videos, and I didn't actually have my mic on, so I had to just scrap that, and so I'm just gonna use that instead. There's a lot of videos I would like to do. I also may do some more The Long Journey Home, but that's gonna just take a little bit. I may do that in a little bit, and I'll probably just record all of them all at once. I want to do like Magnesite or other games like that. FTL I would love to do because I suck at the game. I mean I suck at the game like really bad. Also, Avoron. I didn't actually mention this. I want to actually do Avoron, some more of that at some point. But it's a lot of work to actually do that because there's a lot of off-screen mining and building And so I may just do like a couple of like me building like ships that I like in like I don't know, creative mode. And so I think that'd be kind of fun. But either way, if you guys like, I don't know, if there's something you guys want to see, like I said, go ahead and let me know down below, and I will take it in consideration and look at the game, see if it's something that I would like, and I will, you know, possibly put it on. I also may play like Craft the World. I know it's an older game. I may play that at some point. What other games am I thinking about? I also may, you know, do Endless Space or any other games that are kind of like that. I have Elite Dangerous that I want to play that I haven't actually tried. I played Hellion for a little bit, thinking of I may put that on my channel. But that's an eerily, not eerily. It's like a tough game that's just like, if you don't get it right, you fail, and it's just like you die over and over again, and it's just like another game, Oxygen Not Included, that I kind of just stopped recording because, well, I wasn't good at it. And it's just something, you know, that I need to do. I also may want to put Minecraft in there as well at some point, because I think that's a kind of a fun game. Roguelands is also another game that I might want to play, or Starbound. Stardew Valley is a game that I enjoyed, and something that I never actually got to. I completed 1 year, and that was about it. Stoneheart I was thinking about playing, but it's not quite far enough along for me to actually, you know, put it on the game. And that's about all the games that are on my radar right at the moment. And it's not a lot of them, so Astroneer, I may like go take a look at, see if there's any like big updates that I may want to take a look at. But other than that, it's just not a lot of
Owl
games
beasts
that I
are fierce
have my
guardians
eyes
of
on.
sacred places.
But like I said,
But when cut off from the
Darksiders,
light
I
of
will probably
Elune,
do.
they
I may
sometimes
do a
turn
full
aggressive.
run through Dead
Rescue
Space,
the
but that's something
Dryads
that
from
I
their
love.
menace.
I need to get closer.
I may also try Don't Starve. Dota, I don't know. Dota, I don't know if I'll play Dota alongside with like Smite and stuff like that. It's just, I'm afraid. Afraid of the community, that is. Let's see, what other things? I doubt I love Final Fantasy, and I may do like Final Fantasy stuff, but I doubt I
You
will.
have my gratitude,
But either way, any suggestions or anything that you guys want to see, or any like comments about my channel, or helpful comments, that is, let me know down below. I'd be very appreciated. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.